Hey, what's up? I'm Paul from Guitar World.
And I'm Alan.
And we're here featuring products from our latest issue, the Holiday Ultimate Gear Guide.
And other new products that we think are pretty cool.
Today we're going to be talking about the Maxon Apex 808, and it's one of the few products that I came across this year which I really dug. It's an amazing overdrive. But first, let me give you a little history about it. The Maxon Apex 808 is the latest iteration of the legendary TS-808, which was originally made for Ibanez by Maxon. It is designed by the former Maxon head engineer, Susumu Tamura. Now, he's the man who created the original Tube Screamer back in 1979. The Apex 808 is the result of Tamura's analysis of more than 100 vintage and current production OD and TS-808 overdrives and Tube Screamer variants over a 3-year period. So what he discovered was that the best sounding units had a certain brand and model of op amp that came from a specific production period, and luckily enough, Tamura was able to locate and acquire a new old stock supply of these IC chips. And that's what's installed in the Apex 808.
You can see the Apex 808 bears the name Tamura on its black control panel plate, and it's built like a tank. It has a full metal enclosure. The 3 controls are labeled D, T, and L.
And you can figure out what those stand for, which are drive level and tone.
Most likely. There's an LED indicator and a jack on the front for external power, and the pedal is powered by an included 9-volt battery. Sonically, the Apex 808 compares to the best vintage Tube Screamers, with incredible note clarity and articulation, as well as improved low-end response. The Apex 808 also reacts much like a tube amp, with hot input signals generating a blend of even and odd order harmonics.
Now switching over to the Les Paul, the Maxon Apex 808 takes on a whole new character, as well as the OD 808, because of the humbuckers as well, but you definitely hear a bigger sound here. So let's take a listen to both. First, here's my clean sound. Now let's switch over to the Marshall. I already have pretty much a gain tone. Let's take a listen to that. And with that kind of tone, you like to boost it with an overdrive. And so we're going to hear it right now with the OD 808 as well as the Apex 808, and really listen to how much the subtlety, the nuance, and then the feedback, which I'm going to give you. Here we go. Let's go. It's still going. It won't stop. Yeah, so it is currently my favorite overdrive pedal, and it has this beautiful upper register clarity, and you don't have to shave off any of that top end because it doesn't sound overly harsh or overly bright, and it has nominal compression. So to my ears, it's a far more complex overdrive that delivers incredible punch with a great deal of transparency. Like Alan said, it's responsive and organic, like an incredible tube amp. And I think for many players, that added note clarity and open quality to the sound will entice them. It definitely is the apex of overdrives.
For all this and more, check out our Guitar World and Guitar Player Holiday Ultimate Gear Guide, available now.